Taking on the Spurs. For Philadelphia, they've been aggressive, and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Spurs, Sixers. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, they have played championship caliber basketball and racking up the best record in the Eastern Conference this season. It has been something to watch. With Brett Brown guiding the Sixers, they've gone from bottom dweller to contender. A roster once devoid of talent, now loaded with star power.
Be careful what you ask for. Big expectations for this team right now, and some pretty big personalities to go along with it.
Yeah, when it comes to competing for a title, it's tough. And you have to rely not just on talent that's so young. But it's better to have those problems if you're Philadelphia.
Here's Kevin Harlan as we get set for the tip.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, Joel Embiid and the Sixers have been through a lot in the last 5 years. At the beginning, there were so many losses on and off the court. But trust the process became a mantra, one that Embiid embraced. He said, I think a lot about what I went through, how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. Kevin, the process has turned out quite well.
Thank you, David. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Embiid.
And if you look at his numbers from an analytics standpoint, the first thing you'll see is that his true shooting percentage is on the rise. This month, he's been a far more efficient scorer than he was earlier in the season.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Alec Burks is out there with Simmons. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2 guard. Steve, tonight we have a great matchup at the center spot. Talk about how that position has evolved over the last couple of years.
I think because of the rules, Kevin, there's not a lot of space. When guys are posting up because of the defensive rules right now, you can sit in a post guy's lap, especially if he's dominant. So I think guys, as a post player now, saying I got to go out to the three-point line, I got to go out to the free throw line to be able to have some spacing to make shots.
Now here's Murray. Outside DeRozan. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. To the inside. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist from DeRozan.
So skilled at catching on the move. Aldridge, the consummate pick-and-roll partner.
Richardson kicks to Horford. Back to Richardson. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Aldridge. Horford with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Feeds it to Simmons. To the paint. He's looking for Embiid and finds him over Gay. Embiid, no good. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simmons looking it over. Richardson outside. Fades and shoots, and it's good for 2.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Gay. Down low, here's Aldridge. Kicks it out to Gay. Off target with his 3. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Burks. Back to Simmons. And the pass to Horford. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Burks for 2. Rebound by Murray.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Gay. Horford against DeRozan. Murray outside. Shoots over Burks. Murray, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's Murray with the jam.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Horford the pass to Simmons. Over Gay. Horford finds Simmons. That shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
Pass to Horford. Richardson against DeRozan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Spurs. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Kept alive. Count the basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Gay. To the middle. Here's Aldridge over Embiid. And Aldridge the basket on the assist from Gay. Aldridge has got his second bucket.
As a coach, this is how you like your plays to end. Aldridge with a high percentage look.
Here's Simmons. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark. Some players never recover from a torn Achilles. Rudy Gay has come back and as good as ever. Still one of the most productive small forwards we have in the league.
Richardson gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Murray outside. He kicks to Carroll. Back to Murray, and stolen by Horford. Richardson the pass to Simmons. Horford has a wide open look. Offline with his 3. And Steve, the size and athleticism of Gay has always set him apart at that small forward position.
He's able to make something out of nothing, playing over the top most of the time of his defender. He is dangerous.
The 76ers leading by 3. Burks kicks to Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Coming into this, having notched the win against the Rockets in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
White, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harris is checked in for the 76ers.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Spurs trail by 6. White looking around. Kicks it to Gay. The pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Embiid. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And it's 7 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Now here is Horford. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And there it is for him. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Aldridge dishes to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. But you know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love him. He has great size at 6'4" for a point guard. Good instincts. He can shoot. He can create. I love his versatility.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Trey Lyles comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for Rudy Gay. And so it's San Antonio with it after the miss from Joel Embiid. Forbes the pass to White. Stolen by Robinson. And stolen by White. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Left side, Jackson. Passes it to Harris. Over Bellinelli. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, White. Pass to Bellinelli. From deep three-point range. Scott pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Robinson for 3. They get it again. Here's Embiid. And finally they hit one. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for the 76ers. And White kicks to Forbes. Pass to Lyles. Now here's Bellinelli. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bellinelli's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lets it go from 11. Scott, good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Good.
That's how you run the screen and roll. Intelligent play from Damari Carroll, knowing when to dive toward the rim.
Jackson finds Harris. Outside Robinson. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Shoots the three. Rebound San Antonio.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
4. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 3. He kicks it to Robinson. Shot from the wing. And the 76ers get it back. Second chance shot. Harris misses. San Antonio's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Lyles passes to White. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Lyles. Forbes dishes to Carroll. It's up a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Carroll has made big strides in that three-point shot over the course of his career.
Jackson kicks to Harris. Poke loose. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's White, finished off the break.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harris. It's deflected, and that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Robinson for 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. And it's Carroll with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Now White. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Off with the layup. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Provided some insight on why he decided to sign with Philadelphia.
What put me over the edge to make this switch is just the depth that I saw with this team. It's an up-and-coming young team that we have a chance to be good for many, many years, and it was something I wanted to be a part of.
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history. Something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Lyles out there with DeMarre Carroll. Then there's Derek White. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
Outside, White. Miles with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Harris inside the line. San Antonio with the rebound. Carroll's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years and running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
Here's O'Quinn. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. O'Quinn finds Jackson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
You know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture. Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
DeRozan passes to Carroll. Tries yet again. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. 4th, the 76ers.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
A lot of talent in the 2018 draft, Smitty. Who do you think has the highest ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow, but I think those two have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
Now, here's Burks, following the shot by Rudy Gay. Horford gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Outside, Simmons. The pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Now here's Murray. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Passes it to Gay. Outside, Walker, and they get it. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Now, here's Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. San Antonio again missing. Burks on the wing, guarded by Walker. Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Harris looking it over. The 3 makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
San Antonio calls timeout, and coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's DeRozan. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Houston. To the paint. And here's Gay outside. And Embiid pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He's off on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. DeRozan finds Gay. Over Embiid. Not as good, in the 76ers lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Gay.
A hard jumper to block. Rudy with great elevation and the high release.
Now here's Burks. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Horford. Outside, Simmons. Back to Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended. Was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
Walker's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Burks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations. A really solid shooter once he gets to the line, and Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6, and Simmons slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Aldridge, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Terrific pump fake by LaMarcus Aldridge. Defensively, you have to do a better job of staying down and living with the quality contest.
Spurs making a switch here. Bellinelli's checked in. Burks kicks to Simmons. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 34-point game against Milwaukee.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
DeRozan lays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Pass to Embiid. Another shot. They shoot again. And stolen by Murray. And stolen by Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Murray. 76ers getting the bucket. Simmons with the defensive effort.
great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Bellinelli following the shot by Alec Burks. And the basket by DeRozan.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Richardson the pass to Embiid. Back to Richardson. Turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. We take a look at the Spurs. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And the Spurs with possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Shoots a fader. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Aldridge.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here is Simmons. He's got 8. Works for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simmons against Murray. Now here's Bellinelli. Not a lot of room. That's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Here's Burks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Up top to Rosen. Richardson covered. It's Gay on the way. Over Horford. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 6 points for Rudy Gay.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And Simmons kicks to Burks. Now the pass. Just 3 to shoot. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Gay. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Here's Simmons. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Aldridge inside, and Embiid with the block. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
I think we played. And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. It's what we've been talking about. And I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
A good start. We'll see how they finish. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Tobias Harris taking it to new levels, Ernie. He's productive, efficient. He's a better rebounder now, too. His arrow is pointing straight up.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Simmons is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Richardson in at the small forward position.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Gay against Horford. Gay kicks to Aldridge. From deep. No good on that one. The 76ers leading by 12. Burks dishes to Horford. From deep, Richardson. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Walker. Right side, Aldridge. Outside, DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And they double up Gay and Murray. Here we go. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Murray's got his second basket of the game. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Murray against Simmons. Floats it up for Horford, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's DeRozan. The three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Simmons finds Burks. Six on the shot clock. Poked away. Walker with it. Now guarded by Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
For San Antonio, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Trey Lyles checked in for Gay. And it's wide in for Murray. Burks' shot is good.
Terrific body control from Burks, reading angles and creating space.
Outside, White. Makes it off the glass. White's got 6 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside, Simmons. Richardson against DeRozan. Richardson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Burks for 2. Rebounded by the Spurs. Left side, Walker. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up with the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And there's the feed to White. Aldridge trying to break free. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from White. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The explosive leaping of Burks serves him well in completing plays like that.
And the Spurs with some changes. Damari Carroll comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Lonnie Walker. Smitty, I heard this the other day, letting a player stay in the game after his 6th foul, but granting an extra free throw to the other team. What do you think of that?
Kevin, that's crazy. I mean, no way. I knew
you'd say that. I knew you would say that.
I do summer league games, and I watched this 10 fouls. There's no way we could have had that many fouls when I played. We have to keep it at 6 foul, and you're out.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. DeRozan against Richardson. Outside DeRozan. Here's Lyles. And he overshot that one, missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Burks. Burks has got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Embiid with the steal. Goes up. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Pushes it quickly, and he gets something before the defense can set up. Richardson's a good finisher in transition.
Passes to Carroll. Here is Forbes. Over Richardson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-2 run.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Tobias Harris comes in for Richardson. And it's Jackson in for Alec Burks.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Right in the deep of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Jackson with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Simmons and White with the block. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Simmons. 12 points for him. Count it. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Here's Here's White, and the rejection by Embiid. And that one, good. Philadelphia with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Simmons against White. Outside, Simmons. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Trey Lyles, and it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. And the 76ers also making a change. Robinson's checked in. Now here's White. 10 points for him. Aldridge down low. Embiid's there. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Jackson passes to Robinson. Harris with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Harris's shot is off. Spurs trail by 15. And White kicks to Forbes. White against Jackson. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. White against Jackson. Outside Robinson. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 5.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
San Antonio calls timeout. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. A proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Philadelphia leading by 13. 1:46 left in the third. Harris with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Harris dishes to Embiid. It's tipped.
You could just see the reach that Carroll has on that defensive play. Nice block.
Here's White. He's got 12. Now the dish to Aldridge. Gay is double. This one for 3. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Rudy Gay. 18 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Love the play call, getting Aldridge something within the flow of the offense.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Carroll. He's got 7. He feeds it to Gay. Misses from short range. And they're running. Stops. Pops. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
White against Harris. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from White.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Jackson finds Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
With a nice combination of strength and elusiveness, Harris makes things difficult for the defenders inside.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. His 3-pointers off the mark. Inside and stolen by Gay. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 14. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Murray for 3. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Murray's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Spurs. Pass to Scott. And here's O'Quinn. Dishes it to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Murray with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 11. High arcing shot, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Burks kicks to Jackson. He dishes it to Scott. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
It's Jackson with the drive. Feeds to Burks. Stolen by Walker. Here's Gay. Buries it down low.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Now here's Jackson. Harris outside. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rims. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And the 76ers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. San Antonio making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in, and then for Philadelphia, Horford comes in for Kyle O'Quinn, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Scott. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Horford. Kicks it out to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Jackson. From deep three-point range, LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound here tonight. DeRozan finds Murray. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he makes the first. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Horford. For Murray. Another miss by Philadelphia. San Antonio leading by 3. Down low. Back to DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan on the wing. Back to Murray. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Ben Simmons.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it.
Outside, Simmons. Trying to get something going, and the jumper falls for him.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Now here's Murray. Outside Aldridge. For the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Burks the pass to Horford. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And that one's good by Gay.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
The 76ers trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shots good by Simmons.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Burks kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
And stolen by Horford. And now the 76ers on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
He misses the free throw. Embiid, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And the second free throw, good.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
Now, here's Burks. That one doesn't go. Aldridge with some nice D. DeRozan scanning the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average out.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Derek White's checked in for the Spurs.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
San Antonio on defense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Richardson, and it's sent back by Aldridge. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Walker. The tray. Hope they get it back. Here's DeRozan. Takes the 3. And it's White missing. The 76ers trail. Here's Richardson. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Josh Richardson being aggressive. This is what his teammates want, and they can feed off that emotion and intensity.
And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge. Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Richardson right side. 6 on the shot clock.
You know, DeRozan doesn't often get enough credit for his defense, but he was great on that play.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
You know, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
Harris is checked in for Al Horford. And that one is good. Simmons got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Now, here's DeRozan. Outside, Walker shoots over Burks. San Antonio again missing. And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high. The rainbow arc, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
White against Richardson. White finds Walker. Gay with it. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That shot misses. Burks with it. Out guarded by DeRozan. Burks can't get it to go. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Spurs. Now here's Walker. Outside, White. Gay against Simmons. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Burks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The dish to Simmons. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Baseline try. That shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. DeRozan against Richardson. To the inside, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
San Antonio calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's White. It's good. White's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Timeout called the 76ers. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big-time shot maker. Give him the rock.
Down low, here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
The shot's good. 26 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
The 76ers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Simmons. A beautiful reverse layup. Simmons got 26 points.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And the basket by DeRozan.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
Simmons against White. And it's Simmons penetrating. And he lays it straight in. Simmons got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, just great whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that. What a killer instinct.
DeRozan with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. Aldridge trying to break free. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White against Simmons. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Aldridge.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Simmons against Aldridge. It falls. A huge shot to tie it up.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan trying to get open. It's in!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Simmons passes to Burks. Richardson outside. Shoots over DeRozan. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How how are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We just making everybody comfortable. Making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.